Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Don't be too confident. See Nigerians' reactions after Obaseki said this about Iyamu. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we are reaching you today. Well, the elections of Edo State are fast approaching, and the primaries of Ondo State also almost around the corner. Well, my people, with regards to that, a lot is going on, and we are monitoring and taking track of what both Governor Gordon Obaseki and Iyamu does with regards to this election. Right now, we took to the polls and we made asked people in Edo State across the 18 local government area, just getting results from people as to regards to their confident level of who they feel should become their governor. You'll be surprised at the result of the census vote. Anyway, with regards to that, we want to keep you informed with all that is going on and how people are reacting. By the way, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you today. With this reaction has also come from the APC government. Let's get into the news and get all the details. Taking in the visit and the report of a crucial representative from us on the media and communication with regards to the Governor Gordon Obaseki and Iyamu alongside other party members in Edo State, we found out that Governor Gordon Obaseki is leading by 80%. And when this was reported, while reporting this, Yekini Nibina of the APC Deputy National Publicity Secretary and Incumbency Factor rubbished the governor and said this was untrue. He said certainly President Muhammadu Buhari will take this into account and the political race for Edo State is on. We have been directed to make sure that Edo State is delivered to APC once again. President Muhammadu Buhari will permit the people of Edo State to practice their democratic, individual, God-given rights in the election, and Gordon Obaseki, we will see if he will eventually emerge the winner. The game is still on, and you cannot say that your polls are a representation of what September 19 elections will be, says Nebina. We will take that today. Obaseki has endorsement according to what you report, but the polls will show. We also take to the polls, and the endorsement rating we got was 75 to 80% in the event that the political race was direct between Governor Gordon Obaseki and Iyamu. We also found that Iyamu scored 30% of votes with regards to the polls that was carried out. I will plead with Yekini Nebina in the light of the fact that he's in a faraway Abuja and not in. He's far away in Abuja and does not have a real representation of what goes on ground in Edo State. He ought to go into the business sector of Edo and see what is going on and speak to the people in the garages and the beer parlor, everybody, individuals on the street and on the roads, and see who really people are in favor of in Edo State. That will give him a true picture or representation of what is actually going on in Edo State. He is speaking as a result of the candidate they have, and he feels that their candidate has credibility in Edo State. Well, we know that one thing for sure, the person of Iyamu has a court case in Edo State right now as we speak, and that case has been adjourned to October, right after the whole election process. That's Nigeria for you. Yes, you heard me. That's Nigeria for you. As soon as we made mention that Governor Gordon Obaseki is leading in the polls as a result of the questionnaire we went out to speak to people all across the state in Edo State, to just speak to people randomly. APC has reacted, saying that, especially from Nabina, the secretary, right now, saying that they are not sure of that is just politics, that their candidate is more likely to win. But the truth is he can be forgiven. Why? He's all the way in Abuja and does not really know what's going on ground in Edo State. He doesn't understand how the people think and who the people are in favor of with regards to many issues going on. Don't forget that the person of Iyamu has a court case, and that has kind of dragged his credibility in Edo State. The person actually that should be, should not be in the Iyamu's. The person that should has nothing to do with Iyamu's campaign at all should be the person of Adams Oshomole and the very chairman that APC picked. I feel, in my opinion, this was a wrong choice. Somebody of questionable character that people are not totally confident in, have nothing to do with somebody as well who the people are not even happy with. Some people are not happy with Iyamu. Why? Because of the case that he has on ground. We're talking about the case of 700 million fraud that is still ongoing, that has been suspended to further dates. So these are some of the issues and some of the matter on ground why, some people should not even be a part of his campaign, polls at all. However, that being said, one of the persons that, that being said, the deed has been done is done already. And Iyamu himself has a questionable character, especially with the court ruling yesterday. The feedback we got when we went around speaking to people was not quite encouraging. And the man is in for, he might not be getting it that quite easy, because the people were like, wow, it shows that there is something not quite right here. And somebody's trying to cover their track and all that. It was not a very beautiful sight, to be quite honest with you. They were not happy with the fact that the case could not be decided upon. They were not happy, and people reacted and said, no, 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 we are not quite happy. It shows that, typical Nigeria, somebody somewhere is pressing the buttons to make sure that, some things are not discovered, or the end of this matter, we don't get to it. Why some were happy? In every side, there are always two sides to it. Some people are quite happy that finally he can still have opportunity to contest in the election, and this will at least be shifted for some time. Some are not happy, so it's a game of the two. However, all that being said and put aside, what Oshomole did to him has actually affected him seriously. Because when we took to the polls and we saw the reaction and the way people were voting and what their thoughts were, my dear, to be quite candid with you, it's a bit dicey. It's still a game, anything can happen, but I see Iyamu's chances really slim, as a result of things that have happened, events that are happening, polls that we are taking, people's reaction. And these are the people who will vote. At the end of the day, these are the people who will go to the polls, who will vote, and that's the result that will be counted. Unless there is something else that wants to be done, or there is a miracle, or there is something else that... You see, so this is what we are saying today. With the polls we carried out, we found out that what we had is, it was about 75 to 80%, to be quite honest with you. 75 to 80% of people we spoke with wanted Obaseki. Honestly, they wanted Obaseki in Edo State, unless they would chip in some people, or they would do some kind of miracle, or it's not the people we spoke to. We spoke to these people randomly. So it's not a case that so we selected a particular. No. It was a random selection. And this random selection, what we found out, so that's what it is. And the APC has not reacted very well. When things happen like this, it's an information for you. It gives you the opportunity to go and rethink, strategize, and look at, what are your options, what are your chances, rather than saying, Nabena reacted saying, nothing is going to happen. Our candidate, let's see how Obaseki will emerge the winner. If you don't put things in place, it will just shock you. You'll just be thoroughly surprised that the day will come and Governor Godwin Obaseki, can just win if you don't do what you're supposed to do. So, APC and people are, the reaction we will get from people saying that, I don't know, what he has done in the state. They are quite happy, to be honest. People were telling us how they've been affected by the Obaseki's administration, how they've been... Iyamu has not had a time or opportunity to prove himself, but the events of things that have happened through him, talking about the events of things that have happened with the court case alone, And what Adams Oshomole said about him, that has not helped the man political career. I can tell you 200%. It has not helped him, and it will not help him unless by some miracle, the chances are really slim for him. It's really slim, due to the polls, due to what the reactions we are getting from people, and you've been hearing of what's been going on. There is mass movement from APC into PDP and other parties as well. There's been a mass movement of people from one party to the other, and this is not a good place for APC right now in Edo State. Nibina said they will see how Governor Gordon Obaseki will emerge the winner. Let's just wait and see. The elections are around the corner, and at the end of the day, it's still the people's choice. What do you think? Don't forget to like us, to share, to subscribe, to click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. We are here to keep you up to date every time, every day, because you have a voice. Please use it. Edo State is in your hand. Do the best. God bless you. Have a fantastic and a wonderful day. Bye for now.